All right, I guess we are live, and we are really not going to waste a lot of time because time cannot be wasted, my brother. It's the most valuable thing in life. So we're going to get this money right away. I just need 1 second right here. You know what I'm saying? To do this. You know what I mean? Here, I can see the chat now. Hey, take a sip of this real quick. Oh, I forgot the knife. So this thing right here, if you didn't know, this thing makes your knife more sharp. Sharpen the knife. So ideally, you should do that every time before you use it. You're gonna cut like a motherfucker now. Okay, so I'm gonna just do what I do. Cut my vegetable, cut my chicken, and talk. And if you have any question, you can put it there because I can see the comment right here on the computer, which is cool. So let's get to work. We have red pepper, green pepper, onion. That's all I use for any and every protein that I cook. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, yeah, I'll do broccoli sometimes. So yeah, put it. I don't know if you can see in the video. Yep. So you put it together. I like to do things simple and efficient. Both motherfuckers right there. Okay. All right. Then we just turn it this way and do one. No, sorry. Okay. So, boom. And boom. All right. So that's gonna go. I've done this before. It's gonna go here. It's a lot of red pepper, no green. Nevertheless, doesn't even matter. Then same thing for the onion. Cut it in half. I like to leave it in good, like good size chunks, like probably this big, pause, this big, right? Because I like to bite on it, like eat it when I'm eating the food. Now, let me show you how I actually do that because I have a quick trick how to cut peppers that you might not know. This is a food pepper here. Let me probably put some water on this shit. 1 second. The water right here. Yep, clean it up a bit. All right, that should do. Maybe. I don't know. All right, so this is how I like to cut the pepper, which I think is going to be valuable for you if you cook like me, right? Because like I said, I like to do things efficiently quickly. So the whole thing, cut it in the head. When you go around, don't go deep. Just that's why you got to sharpen your knife. You cut the head and you cut the end. The end you can cut the whole thing, right? See, now it's open. Then you just turn it around. Voila, that's it. It's like magic. Now look at this. Depends on how you cut it. You might throw out half of it. So like you can see, this is the whole thing here. You still have a lot of pepper. So if you do it this way, you're not going to be able to see. But if you do it this way, you can see where the root or the head, whatever it is at, so you don't eat. And then perfectly done, brother. You know what I'm saying? And then we do the same thing, kind of on this part. Cut the middle because it's kind of weird. But I'm gonna just cut it the whole thing right now, though. boom. Right, try to put it together. Turn it this way. Boom, 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 boom. Then we have a bunch of square in this part. Right? See, easy, simple, and so then I've been doing this shit for so long, man. Gotta find a way. Now I'm not gonna use red because I don't want more red there. It's kind of enough for me. No, need some more because I just remember I'm gonna do the whole tray of chicken, which is gonna be quite a lot. Now, then when it's here, just cut it in half, right? Then you gotta take this little part off. So you just kind of cut them off from the side, on the side, right? In the middle. Boom. Now I have a great one. We're not done yet. Ready to do the same here, boom, boom, boom. All right. Now look at this. I learned this in a job that I was doing. I worked one day on it. It's like this. You see now, it's like, what the fuck? So you just push it down, boom, and you just push it down, boom. And this is actually a good time. This is not a sponsor because I don't have no sponsorship, but I was like, yo, I'm kind of tired of cutting this shit, which probably not really because I don't mind. Just sometimes I just don't want to do things like everybody else. So we bought this little thing that is like, I don't know, it's fucking cool. See, it's empty, right? So it has like the little square. If you put the whole thing, it's not gonna work. So you got to cut it as the side of the square, which is gonna be right here. And then you just put it in, pause, and then freaking magic. Look at this now, man. I'm probably gonna hit them up or let you watch these videos so they can sponsor me. Now look at this shit. That was actually much easier than me going clank, 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 clank. So that being said, that's what I'm gonna do with them all. I'm just gonna go ahead, and we're gonna do that for the rest of the shit. This is much easier. That's why machines are great, and this is a good point to talk about machines in the gym since I'm using machines. So machines are helpful when you want to get things done. I would say in the gym more safely. See, that was more safely than me doing this here, right? I can cut my fingers or whatever. And it's probably a little bit faster. You don't have to do so many setting up. You just kind of, set it up once and that's it. See, do the same thing here. And I'm cutting the half of the stuff. This one is a little bit weird, so that's what we're doing. Nevertheless, yeah, so these are great, but you got to learn the basic shit, which is me doing it how I just did it myself. Because it's good to know how to do things. Cooking, man, is a good thing. If you don't have a girl to cook for you, which I kind of do and don't, and I don't give a shit because I like cooking my own food because I like to measure it. But you know what I'm saying, man. If you're serious about building, you don't need no girl for you to cook your food. You just do your own thing. Listen, for me, the less I have to, how do you say this? The less that I have to rely on people, the better it is. I don't want to rely on people. I want to do my own thing in life. And yeah, so we do the same thing. Push it down, because if you don't push it down, see, you're going to be like that. Push it down. Push it down. Cool. Boom. Man, just got to put it here, man. Then let's go. Two. And pretty quickly, pretty easy. So we have a good amount there. And they can stay right here too, which is actually fucking cool. Now, we're going to do the onion. So I leave the onion for last. If you ever done this shit, onions make you cry. That's not a joke. That's real shit. Okay? So we leave the motherfucker for last because we don't want to cry here. And because they stinky. So the onion kind of do the same thing. This one's kind of good and bad. A little bit there. So somebody cut the whole thing. Boom, boom. Put the shit away right away. And then I should put my glove for the onion. Nevertheless, you got to take this part. It's like a skin on it. See, it makes it look much more pretty. You don't want to eat this shit. This is nasty. All right. Boom. We do the same thing with the onion that we did with this, brothers. Let's do it cutting in 4 pieces. So, boom and boom. By the way, when I'm eating for myself, by myself, I do my own thing. If I didn't have this machine, see, I cut it in 4 pieces, right? So I will cut one onion 4 piece and one pepper 4 piece. Each piece will be what I will be eating for the day. So this will be one day with pepper, with a four of a pepper, two, three, four, and that way I kind of know that I'm eating an onion and a pepper in 4 days, or maybe two peppers because I usually do two. Just so you know, that's kind of how I do. Let's see how the onion does here because this is still pretty thick. If not, I'm gonna have to cut it myself. It needs to be a little bit more. We're gonna figure it out together. Oh, actually, it was great. Not bad. Oh, okay. This is fucking cool, man. Probably better. I'm gonna do this for myself here. Or so you can see, I kind of do 2 or 3 cuts, and then I put it this side. And, and, and then I just throw it here because that's gonna be what I'm gonna use for this. Ideally, should put probably more on this motherfucker. Put some more on it, man. I like it. And look how this thing looks, man. So all of my vegetables are cut and ready. Because this machine, god damn it, this is better than this. And I ain't even do shit. All right, so now we're done with the vegetable. It's done. I don't need these no more. Probably gonna dump some more here because it's kind of a lot. All right, now we're gonna put this away. Garbage. This thing, just stay there. I don't like mess. I hate mess. Man. I don't like cleaning it, but I don't really mess. So I'm gonna put this shit away. Put it in the fridge right here. Get ready. Oh, this is cool because you can also put it away with the whole thing. You know what I'm just noticing this thing right now. I just started using it. Cool. So wait, now I wash my hands real quick with the glove. Now that I have to wash my hands with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we done with the vegetable. Cool. Now we're gonna get into the chicken, brother. This is the good part. Are video games bad? Yo, it's funny that you asking that, Pulaski, because I'm thinking after this play video games. So if you want to play with me, we can play. I'm gonna play Fortnite though. That's the only game that I play because that's the only game that I have on my PS4 that is old as hell. And my boy Okia Teddy said hello. He brought what it do? What's good? My boy Travi said, looking Jack, what it do? My brother, good look. Bro, what's the arm circumference? Wait, what's the arm circumference? Man, I hope you're not saying some gay shit out here, brother. I like women. So I don't really know what you're talking about, but maybe say it more streetwise, because I don't know if you're talking some crazy shit, bro, or what. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 90. Let's move this way. All right. All right. So now let's get into the motherfucking chicken. This shit like this, you know what I'm saying? This is the seasoning we're gonna use for this shit. All right. So that looks better. This side, some glove, you know what I'm saying? Arm signs when you flex. Oh, I got no idea. You know, somebody told me that I'm not gonna lie, man. This is no homo shit and no flexing shit, but I'm getting pretty hot doing this shit. So I'm probably gonna take this shit up. And for the record, I hate food smell on my clothes, and probably the onion is smelling so much. I don't want it to get in my tent out because I just put it up and I just watched it. Nevertheless, somebody asked me what's my measurement body wise, and I gotta make that video because I don't know, man. The last time that I did my measurement was before I did a competition, and that was in 2022, and I haven't done nothing. nothing like that since. And I got to do it. I'm gonna do it. So I would say maybe I don't know, bro, like 16, flex 17. I would say um uh relax 15, flex 17. That just me saying numbers, right? That's all I remember. But now that I care, to be honest, or anything like that, but I could flex, see how it looks. I don't know. I'm looking at the camera while I do that. You can tell me how they look. Damn, they hurt now. Ooh, that was just a pump, brother. But you can tell me the flex. Is that? All right, let me get a sip of this. All right. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something here. It's kind of backward. I don't like it like that. Yeah, this shit wilding out. Yeah. All right, change this one here for this one. Okay? Because let me put this here. I kind of, man. Some people, a lot of people don't know me, but I'm very. What's the word people use? HDHD, some shit like that. I don't know. People use all kind of word. I don't care the word. It's just what it is. I don't like a lot of shit that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the food, if this shit is raw and I touch it with my hands, I feel weird. When I got a glove, and that's why I put that there. Now, other than that, I don't give a shit about my shit. We're gonna get into the shit right away. So the chicken, man, you just kind of want to take out the white part as much as you can. Like, don't go crazy because then you're not gonna eat nothing. Yeah, if you focus on that, you're just not gonna. I just put it up right there. Pretty hard to show you, but you just this part. Boom, and then you have like this line here. This whole line is kind of cut it up. Boom, and that's it. Pretty much it. But we're gonna do that. So I like to do one at a time. Damn, I wish I had the same machine to cut the chicken like I cut the vegetable, but I don't. Shit. So this is how I do it. I cut that. I cut the fat, then I push it down, and then I cut it into pieces. But I did that last time, and then I realized my glove were fucked up, and I was gonna grab this again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut the fat first for them all, so I don't do weird things. And then, so you see how right there, yeah? And then I'm gonna push them down. And the reason to push them down is because you want them to even up when you cut them, so it doesn't have like a big ass piece, like thick as hell, pork, right? Even though it's still gonna be a bigger, thicker piece, but you know what I'm saying? You can make it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And something to say, now that I care, just so you know, and just to say, I don't do drugs, but I'll tell you this: I think everybody, and by drugs, I'm talking about steroids. I do smoke weed here. I posted a video just to smoking weed. It was just a little piece of clip, whatever, man. Little piece that I had from the other day. I don't really smoke like that. Like I smoke free weed only. If I have to buy it, I will not smoke. So my father-in-law, he smokes a lot of weed. He comes, he bring here, he will give it to me. I smoke it. It's free. That being said, I don't do drugs, but to finish what I was talking about. But the chicken, I'm sure they put some drugs to the chicken because these things are huge, man. You're not getting to this motherfucker. Well, these are actually pretty small compared to the other ones that I had before. Like, bro, a chicken breast like bigger than my chest. I just, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. Think about it. All right. So we got one, two, and five. Look at this shit, man. Shit is like literally bigger than my chest. Like this shit is crazy. It's like a fucking not a chicken breast. This is a turkey breast at this point. So they put in some drugs. So if we're going to consider that, then that's the kind of drug that I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say everybody's drugs that live in the state because we all eating this chicken. Unless you vegetarian, they probably putting drugs to the vegetable too at this point. Listen, I'm saying this because a lot of people ask me questions about food. They talk about eating healthy, that they don't eat carbs, they don't eat this and that. Brother, we live in a time where I don't even know if the food is real. You know what I mean? Like you just eat the best food that you can eat, like regular chicken. I won't eat it. Like this is a piece of chicken breast, or so I think. So I'm gonna eat it because it's better than me eating a whole shit that they made in the lab, like McDonald's, right? That is they talking about is a burger, but that shit probably got like 150 ingredients. It's like at least I know this is only a piece of chicken breast, even though it could be something else. But it seems like it to me because I'm doing it right now. So don't get too caught up with shit, man. Just eat regular food. You're gonna die anyways. We're not even gonna care. People don't care about you. Nobody cares about that. You know what I mean? Like, just do your thing, work out, you good. Make sure you track everything. That's the point. I don't give a fuck about nothing, man. Like yesterday, I ate pizza on a Monday. The apps are still here. They don't go away because I track everything. But I tracked that pizza. I ate it. I wanted more to it. And yesterday was a rest day too. I didn't even train. Today I train. So that being said, don't get caught up with the bullshit, bro. Got to simplify life. Simplify, simplify. All right, now the fat is gone. It's probably taking me longer than I usually do, I guess, because I'm trying to make it nice for you, motherfucker. All right, and then you just let me take a sip of this up. My boy said, my boy laughing. All right, bro. All right. Now we just push it down. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's like thin, and then it goes up, and it's get thick. So kind of want to push that part down. And you might gonna hear it like, well, not you, but what you're doing in your house. I'm telling you, you have to do this shit so you can do it in your house, man. I'm not rich yet. When I'm rich, I'm paying somebody to do the shit for me because I don't want to do it. And look, as you do it, pieces start breaking down, which is what we want, the pieces. Right? And then you just kind of push it over down. Mhm. Now it's cleaned up. See, that's it. All right, now we're just gonna. That's it, man. And I need to do this, so this will kind of move around. Mm-hmm. Play your shit. Play your shit, man. Yeah, I figured that. I was like, man, I could probably just do live because I'm consistently doing this bullshit every, mm, pretty much almost every day, man. I'm like, yeah, might as well just show people the real shit, the rawness of it, so they could get to know me and we could do business and shit. All right, so when I cut it like this long, this thing, then it depends how you like it. I like, I don't know, like something like this little piece, right? It cooked good, it cooked fast, and you can make it like even chicken nuggets and shit like that, right? So I'll do like two, three cuts, depends on how thick, mainly how thick, not so much how long. Pause. And then you know what I'm saying? And then we just get that going. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Yeah. Boom. That's one. Now we're just gonna repeat the process. This is where you speed up the shit in a video. Can't do that in real life. Cannot do that in real life. Mm. Ideally, I would just turn this shit like this, man, and I would just do the shit backward. So this way I don't have to, like I said, I like to do shit quickly, man. Some of them are bigger than others, so you kind of got to be careful there. Then they're gonna cut retarded, but the ones that are good, you just do the whole shit. Then beam bam, done. Now we leave it like this because we're not crazy, and we do the reverse now. So oh shit! See, that's what I'm saying earlier. I did that shit the other day, and he was doing that. This one's kind of messing up. Okay. She doesn't want to be, or he, I don't know what it is. Doesn't want to give a massage, right? Well, you're gonna get it. That's good though. Remember, it's mainly on the thick part. The other part doesn't even matter that much, man. Motherfucker, what you doing, bro? Cut it out. All right. I ain't gonna be stressing the motherfucker. I'm gonna cut it anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's getting hot in here, man. Yo, make sure that actually, you know what, man? I'm doing retarded shit. Let me do this one too. We don't want to do dumb shit. See, that's why you gotta sharpen the knife before you start to work. Because if now, probably wouldn't be able to cut shit like this, right? You got a bum ass knife in your house, ain't gonna work. You gotta sharpen this shit, right? Then I'm gonna do one at a time, man. This shit kind of weird. All right, this one is good. So, all right, now this can all be straight. 1, 3. Yep, yeah, all on there. Bam. Yeah, we only got one more, man. This rock. It's small. It's so good. This is small here. All right, let's see the bottom. Sure, sure, sure. One more. All right. Yeah, one more, man. This shit is looking good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll show you later. Last one. And to finish the mission. Okay, this one is maintaining herself. Cool beans. All right. See, this is the part that people that, and I don't know why I'm talking about it for whatever reason, but people that talk about drugs and steroids don't see. You guys think you guys just gotta take some drugs and then you're gonna go to the gym or sleep on the couch. No, man, you gotta do this shit. You gotta do this. This is the drugs here. Right? Gotta get this shit going consistently, knowing what the fuck you're doing, and that's how it works, man. Yeah, everything in life is number. You're watching this by number, going by time. YouTube, which is full of videos. Videos are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people upload them. Takes time to make the video, to upload the video, to write and all every number, man. And this chicken costs me money, which is number. Life is time because time is what life is made of, and time is motherfucking number. So when you figure that out, brother, you're probably gonna start paying more attention to your numbers, to your time, to what you do. I track everything, man. I'll make a video about it. I'll probably give that shit for free. I have a tracker that I made. I track everything, man. I don't fuck. I don't be giving people my time. I don't see. Time is the only thing you got in reality. We stress about a lot of shit, but the only thing we got is time. Let me show this. Let me look. All right, so for context, for good motherfucker, this is what I use, man. I'm Spanish. I don't give a fuck. Okay, and you got to put a good amount of this shit. We're not white. I ain't saying no race shit. Just what it is, man. I like to eat good. Now, this is all I use, to be honest, because the vegetable is enough. Salt, pepper. But I got this shit here, man. This is salt, pepper, garlic. I put this shit on my eggs. So motherfucker told me. And this one said buttery, garlic, and herbs. This sounds better, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put a bit of this. Right? Where are all this shit? Right? Listen, if you're eating bland, you're gonna have problems sticking to the shit, man. You gotta eat like a real motherfucker. That's why we calculate everything. And this shit is like 0 calories. So I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah, man, 0 calories. Put the whole thing on this hoe. Whoa, don't mess my computer, brother. All right. Now we move it around. Move around, move around. All right, eating health. I always eat Jason Gain. Oh, my boy, I always healthy, bro. Well, not always, most of the time. You know what I mean? 80% healthy, man. The rest, do anything. Eat anything, man. That's including women's and everything. If they clean. If not, forget about this. I put a little more on this whole. Man, look at this joint, brother. Let me first clean up. All right, put this away. Boom. This one is a bad one here. This one's good. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Look at this shit. I'm telling you right now, brother. This shit smell good. When you cook this chicken, I'm not gonna cook the chicken. I'm gonna cut the life here. But I'm gonna make some rice and chicken with machine. This is gonna make it on the stove. The rice is gonna make it the rice cooker. Right? You know what I mean? But look at this shit, man. You know that? Beautiful, beautiful. Now, just to show you how I do it. But I'm gonna put a video. But I'm gonna tell you, talking to you motherfuckers, right? So on the stove, high heat. I use grapeseed oil because it's high cooking oil, and I put like 15 minutes. Then I let it get hot, and since it's already got the vegetable and everything, I just dump, fill the whole pot. Then I let it cook for like 2 3 minutes. Turn around, give it another 2 3 minutes. I use the ragu traditional sauce. Then I cover it for the rest of the 5 minutes. Move around, and boom, when you see the video, or if you've seen the video, that's it. Thank you for watching, my brother. Do you know Vider Belfort? Vider Belfort? No, I don't. I don't know who's that. Who's that, brother? I don't know who that is. All right, let's put this away. I gotta clean this shit up. This is why I don't like cooking. I mean, not why I like. Kind of like cooking. Why I don't like making shit? Because then you got to clean it, and I don't like cleaning. I'll clean the stuff, but I don't. I don't leave dirty, but I don't like cleaning. That's the thing. All right, we are done. Let's move this back. Chico that I did right there to do this shit. Right? All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's see what like this. There's the garbage. What the heck is going on with this? Back. That's right. Boom, boom, boom. This one I got to clean here. This one I'm gonna cook it right now. Right now. Got the back gains, man. Oh shit. Messing around. Back. Yo, can I throw this out? Bro, this shit is bullshit, verdad. Like this shit. Oh my god, brother. God damn. This is the type of shit we talk about simplicity. This motherfucking book. Huh? Huh? Eso no sirve, bro. Nevertheless, my boy said, "Do you YKUFC Ultimate Fighter Championship?" Oh, that's a fighter. I don't know about that, brother. I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I only watch TV when my kids turn it on to watch their bullshit. And if I'm gonna watch a movie, maybe, yeah, I do like watch movie. And that's it. I don't watch TV, and I don't listen to music. Haven't done that shit in years. Now, there's TV here. They turn it on. I don't watch it, and I make sure that people live here try not to watch it that much, which is my kids. They just watch kid shit, bullshit, and pretty much it. But I don't. So I don't know who that is. I don't know what's the point you telling me about that, brother. What is, you know what I'm saying? What's the point, brother? Talk a little bit before I go, because I'm about to. Ya, pongo arroz, o tu mamá puso. Se lo pueden comer con fries, then. I'll probably eat fries too. Yeah, huh? Yeah. You see now my this is they yeah, I'm recording with the phone. I was gonna say so you see now I'm gonna eat fries because they're gonna make fries, so I'm gonna eat fries. And I'm gonna make it in an air fry, in case you was wondering. We have the fries right there frozen. And I'm gonna eat it with chicken, and that's gonna be my dinner. Before that, I'm probably gonna have either Greek yogurt with a bunch of fruits or protein bars because I get it for free. So I'm gonna eat it. Nevertheless, I'm gonna cook this later then because I was gonna do that right. So I'm gonna finish cleaning that shit, get in the computer and edit some videos for you guys. Some people ask me about they want to see calisthenic, my calisthenic routine. Some people ask me about my gym workout. I do make them live, but I guess live is not the same as when you edit the video and then you talk about what you're doing because the audio is never good. But the brother said right here, he said Theodore Belfort is a pioneer, and at age 20, he was considered the most dangerous 20 years old that time due to his martial arts skill, phenomenal boxing, and BJJ black belt in UFC at 1973. With a lot of bodybuilding training, he ballooned to 224 pounds at just 6 feet. Ah, shit, that sounds pretty good, man. That sounds pretty good. I appreciate you letting me know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information, but nevertheless, thank you, brother. Put this away. All right, since we're here, man, let's give you motherfuckers a kitchen tour because this is content, free content that I'm making for you guys and for myself. So this is let's go through the whole thing. So this is just ketchup and shit. This is sugar-free, zero-calorie drink. More sauces, bunch of fruits and eggs, bunch of eggs, one in the back, meat, pause, uh, bunch of milk and juice for my kids. More fruits, more for a lot of fruits, yogurts, a lot of yogurts. And this is Celsius and shit like that. A little bit more sauce. Here we got more protein, some hot dogs and shit. And this is the thing that I just cut. Then we got the vegetables over here. There's no more. So we got the dairy, which is cheese and butter. Love those. Then we have a bunch of more drinks. Alani and shit like that. Thing, you know? We drink a lot of those. I drink a lot of those. I like that. Then here, this is key shit, the kids shit. Let me show you. This is the fry we're gonna eat right here, and this is salmon. This is more beef, and this is I don't know what that is. That's what we do. That's the shit we have in the fridge. That's pretty much it, man. Now I'm going to put this away, and yeah, man. If you got something to say it now because I'm gone. I don't know how this thing looks. All right, let me see what the brother said right now. Bro said, no problem, bro. Your PC reminds me of that era. Oh, hey, I like that shit. My brother, good looks, man. You are a new sub, man. This is the first time I'm watching your stream, bro. Much love, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do a lot of stream. I stream in the gym, working out. Bad audio, just so you know. I was streaming before I was going to the gym. I was streaming here in my house, workouts and cooking too sometimes. And I just decided to do more live because it's a good way to connect with people and people get to know me better. I'm a personal trainer and I do online coaching, so that way we get to know each other. I give you free shit, probably become client, whatever, but just to give, man. All right, my boy Grit said RBX. I'll make sure to tune in the future. My brother, I appreciate it, man. Much love. You already know. I'm out of here though. So peace to everybody. Much love. Thank you. I'll see you. The next video live will be Well, tomorrow I'm resting. Oh, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Do my stretching in my back. It's summertime, man. I'm gonna do a lot of live now that I remember. So I've been working out live, stretching live, and like I just did now live. Let me ask you to Grid, since you're the one, to everybody, but Grid is the one that's commenting more. Uh, I do it a lot. I do a lot of reading, man. Let me know if you would like me to go live and do readings too. I like to read about mindset and health and shit like that. Let me know, man. That's just something I'm curious to know. We in baking today. What the bro said, we in baking today. What's that? France won. Do you like fried chicken? I guess this guy's talking about the soccer game. I don't watch CBS. I already said. Do you like fried chicken? I love fried chicken, brother. Yeah, I love adventure books like Zero Nemo. Oh, I don't know about those, but I got so many. I mean, I guess because I'm into like inside quotation entrepreneurship, so I like to learn around mindset and business and stuff like that. But I like anime, so I probably get some anime book. I like Baki, Fullmetal Alchemy, Get Backers, One Punch, One Piece. I forgot the name. Attack on Titan. Um, usually more older shit like Goku, Naruto. Usually older shit because I haven't watched nothing now, but I do like them shits. But bacon, not chicken. Bro, eating bacon, not chicken. I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. OG stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Rick and Morty. That's Rick and Morty's not a motherfucking cartoon, brother. That's just kids shit. They funny though, I tell you that. I cannot be watching that shit in my house because my kids is gonna learn all that bullshit. And I don't like it. Bro said they anime cards that are used to the guild. That's a fact, brother. Yo, they look crazy. You know it's crazy. One of the reasons I got into like lifting weights and shit like that. No funny shit. Is because of Goku. I guess that's everybody pretty much first inspiration. But then you start watching all the animes. Like I was watching Baki, bro. Them motherfuckers is man, yo. I tell you this though, if you watch that shit, there's no way that you're not gonna want to go to the gym. I could tell you that much. But yeah, I think cartoon and maybe like movies they inspire us, well, me to wanting to improve my physicality in a way that is muscular and shit like that. But I'll tell you this though, I'm more interested in the mind because I've been looking like this for a while now. Well, different like probably a little bigger, a little bit leaner, whatever, but in pretty good shape for like the past 3 years. I've been staying in shape for like forever for the past 3 years, and a lot of things happen, good, bad, and the body was there, right? But the shit was happening here, so I'm more interested in the mind and brain stuff like that because I'm gonna get old. We're all gonna get old, and the body's gonna go away. The way that I look is gonna go away, but this is gonna stay here. Ideally, this is gonna grow more because I'm gonna have more years, more experience, more learning, more a whole lot of shit. So, while I do enjoy training and looking good and feeling good, I just like having more strength and power in what's between in here, which is the mind is not the brain. In case you didn't know, the mind is movement, right? Because the brain is the brain. But yeah, that's just me. The bro said, "How do you afford protein sources?" So okay, so this is a good thing. I'm gonna make a video about this, right? This is actually pretty good, but I don't eat a lot of protein, bro. I don't like, you know, I've been training consistently for 11 years. And I've been a personal trainer, like a real personal trainer for, see, for the past 6 years, right? So that's 6 years just learning and doing things, which I learned. I read a lot, like I said. And then 6 years actually being the person that actually do this. And in the beginning, I got caught up like everybody else, eating a whole lot of protein. And that probably helps a lot because I was this big. And yeah, it probably did help, but I don't eat a lot of protein. Like the past 3 years, like I said, I've been in pretty good shape, feeling good, doing good. The most that I eat protein, and that's like me just eating, overeating for the day. Like sometimes I'll show my daily tracker with you guys. I'll post a post or whatever, or make a video about it. The most that I'll eat is probably 180. That's the most, man. Most of the time, I only eat 100 to like 150 grams of protein. Most of the time, it's 100. So don't get caught up with like you have to eat a lot of protein. And this is all I do. I do 3 jumbo eggs in the morning, which is like 30 grams of protein. So everything is calculated. I do 6 to 10 ounces of chicken, which is about 40 to like 80 grams of protein. So that's it. I'm done right there. And then I would just eat yogurt or protein bar, which up it up to like 100 and something. But I'm just counting the protein. When you add the carbs to every carb have protein too, so it goes up. And that's just how I do it. Eggs in the morning, chicken, a pretty good amount, or beef, whatever it is, and then I would just do a yogurt or protein bar, whatever it is there. If not, most of the time I'll probably just sleep, and then because it's like it's based on your goals. Like, what are you trying to achieve? Like, a lot of you guys get caught up with like how people look. Like, you might see me and you might see a bodybuilding, and you like, yeah, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like it takes an amount of commitment to wanting to be here. I wanted this, so I did all I could. No drugs, whether you believe it or not. I don't really care, right? Because you live your life, I live my life. But I made a commitment for 11 years. I was like, yo, well, not for 11 years, but for the time that I made it, I was like, I want this because of the reason that I'm not going to talk about it now. And I just did what I have to do. I overeat, I force feed myself, I train a lot, I did a whole bunch of shit. But a lot of the shit that I was doing, I didn't know, right? But it still got some result. Then when I learned, which is, I would say for the past 3, 4 years, I realized that most of the shit I was doing was just me being caught up with what you're saying, like how you're for protein. It's like you don't have to do all this shit. Like you don't have to go to the gym every day. You don't have to eat 100 grams of protein. You just gotta first where you want to go. Like first you gotta know where you at, right? When you go anywhere in the GPS to another country, you got your starting point. This is where you at. I want to go here. Now you got the end point. Now you need the steps to get there. It's not doing a whole lot of shit. Just like I'm gonna give you different. If you go to let's say another country, like first you here in your house and you buy the ticket, then you put the date and the time that you're living, then you get in the airplane and you're in the place. See, you just a couple steps, right? Little steps. And then if you're going like somewhere driving, it's like you here, you put a destination, you start driving, you drive different streets, you get it to the highway, right? It's just pretty straightforward. But when you have people talking all this bullshit in the internet, especially in the fitness shit, bro, shit's crazy right now. So that's why I stopped like being on social media for a long time. Just a lot of shit talking, man, and it just I don't get it. It's pretty simple, right? You just got to know your number because going back to the protein thing, it's like people think that protein is going to do something. It's like protein recovers and repair. We know that, but it has calories, and when you overeat calories, whether it's from protein, fats, and protein, fats, and carbs, you're overeating, you're gonna get fat. So it's not like this shit, you know what I'm saying? So overeating of anything is gonna get you fat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just eat protein, fats, and carbs. And if I want to get bigger, I eat everything more, not just one thing more. So you don't have to get caught up with it. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, you can watch my mentor video here in the channel, or I will put in more video because I gotta put more educational video for you guys. But just don't get caught up, bro. Like you can just watch my message here and you start like watch my message videos here. The I think it's 3 hours, and even look at the comments. People talking about how much progress they made doing less. And this is how I see it after all of this time training. First of all, like I said, you gotta have a goal. If you see me and you see anybody building, you like, I want to get like that. It's like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why? First, you gotta ask yourself why, right? You can't just do shit because other people doing it. And then when you get your why, it's like, oh, I just want to look better. I want to be. Then you got to make the sacrifice that it takes to get there, right? And it takes commitment and willingness to do things. And you have to be willing to do it. If you're not doing it, you're not going to get it, right? So don't cry about it. And then it's like, if you just want to look good, bro, you just got to eat good and work out here and there. And then that's it. But if you get caught up with the social media shit, you're going to mess you up. It did for me a lot, which is why I don't use it. Like I say, how do you afford project? And like I said, I don't do a lot of projects, so health is more important for sure. Bro, so I agree. Your health is your wealth, 1%. 11 years. Should I only train upper body chest? What the fuck do you mean, man? Why would you just train chest? It's kind of retarded, bro. Listen, man, let me ask you to know, but train everything, brother. Bro, that's just 8 years less than my entire system. Obviously, not train everything. Oh, my boy, yeah. You train just incline chest, it grows mid and lower chest. Yeah, if I'm listen with what I know now, I would just do incline chest, incline press and dips. So incline press, dips, and chest fly. That's it, man. You don't need to do anything else. And I'm gonna be honest, just doing fucking dips. Shit, that's good. For me, the goal is functional and explosive strength and aesthetic as a secondary because I'm a martial artist. You see that boy, great RBX. He got his shit straight. He knows what he wants, so he's not necessarily concerned, right? So he knows what he has to do based on that. It's like me, I want to look like a bodybuilder, so I do bodybuilder shit. I train like a bodybuilder, and I kind of eat like a bodybuilder. But there's like simple things that you can do. Like, let me give you an example. Like this guy said about chest. Let's say you want to look like a more bodybuilder more than a regular person. A regular person would just do like push-ups, right, and benches, right? If you want to look more like a bodybuilder, you got to train the upper chest, right? You got to do side delts. Like, there's little things, but you don't have to overdo it. So that's just in a quick example. And my boy Saint Michael said, air fryer is the way for chicken. Yeah, I like to use air fryer. That's what I'm gonna use for the chickens that I just cooked with the fries in the air fryer. Put them in the spray with a bit of oil, seasoning if you want, then 10 minutes each side. 385 degrees, juicy and perfect. Easy, clean, never. That's a fact, brother. That's what I do. That's why we love machines, man. All right, but these were good questions, man, and I appreciate it because we got to know each other a little bit better. Nevertheless, it's funny. I got a camera here, I can see myself, but like, in seeing myself, it's just hilarious. You can see myself. I'm pretty jacked. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't see it because I cannot see myself as a third person. Only if I look at myself in the mirror. But pretty motherfucking jacked. I'll tell you that much. So yeah. Who inspired you to start bodybuilding? That's a good question. I would say, like I say, it was the anime, even though I didn't know what that was. I just learned about bodybuilding 11 years ago. They inspired me in the sense of like I was like I want to look like that, like a cartoon, like anime. But if I was to say somebody, I would say Arnold because he was the first person that I saw as a bodybuilder. But the real bodybuilding idol, my real bodybuilding idol is Mike Menser and Dorian Yates. That's pretty much it, man. Pretty much, I would say they are like the main one, but anybody from the fucking 80s, man, them guys were this real deal. Any motherfucker now is just like, I don't like it. How nobody looks now. The only one I would probably choose is probably Sivon and Brion, whatever his name, and maybe the other one that is in between there. Wesley's cool. Wesley's cool. I like Wesley. And what the dinosaur? What is his name? Dino. He's like Brazilian. That they are, but I don't watch them anyway. So I would say anybody from the I think in the 70s, the 80s, from Arnold, my man said that era around there, the golden era, that's the real shit, man. They are the real deal. But Mike Menser and Dorian Yates is my those are my guys. Yeah, all of them were premium for sure, man. That's a good way to put it. People now just they look like shit, man. Bro said, is duty bulk worth for beginners? Duty bulk. I guess you're trying to say daddy bulk. So I made a video about how to bulk without gaining fat. It was an old video, probably sucks, but it still has a lot of value on it. You can watch it in the channel. But I'll tell you this: if you are really skinny, like when I started, I was really skinny. Yeah, man, just eat. Like, just don't even worry about it. You dying already, right? Like you just fucking, you don't got no muscle. You skinny. You're dying. Eat. Don't worry about anything. Eat ass. Eat everything, brother. Eat and work hard, right? And I would say, do not train more than 3 times in a week because you want to grow. If you always training, you always breaking shit down and you just burning calories and shit like that, right? So just eat anything and train hard, either full body 3 times a week, leg push pull or upper lower, and do that shit for like a year, man. Don't even worry if you look like shit because you probably look like shit now. You're skinny. At least you're gonna have some muscle. Then when you do it for a year, then you start cutting down. Gonna be good. That's what I did. I did that shit for now. I did that shit for like 3 years straight, man, and I got huge because I was like this big. So that's what you do in the beginning. Yeah, I suggest anybody that is skinny to dirty bulk. And here's the thing, man. Like I said, I like to I like to talk about the mindset like that. Stop calling things. Stop putting label. Why is it dirty? Why is it dirty? Like you're not showering when you're doing it. It's like don't call it like that. Just say that you want to get huge, man, and then you have that in your mind. You know what I mean? So just say huge bulk and change the meaning and the label of it. and then just do that, and then you never have to, I don't do bulking no more. Like right now, I'm probably gonna. Well, it's summer. I'm gonna stay lean, but in the winter, I might get a little bigger. But I'm not doing no dirty shit like that. Like after you do one, maybe twice in your life, you don't need to do that one. But never. Bro said he trained since week. Yeah, that's what you skinny, man. You see, the brother said, said dirty bulking isn't all that good, but better to eat clean and maybe once a week is on the certain. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying he's really skinny, man. He got to eat, man. If you're skinny, you just got to eat. And if you're skinny, you're probably young, which your body can take a lot of heat, right? But that's how I did it. I dirty bulking for like 3 years straight. I just ate. I didn't call it and just eat, man. Then once I got a good size and muscle because I built it up from eating and training, you don't have to do it. Never again. I mean, unless you want to do, you can do whatever you want if you like. That's what I'm doing. I'll make a video about that shit much better. But yeah, I've been saying for the past I don't know how long that I'm out of here. I got to get going, man, because I'm just gonna make edit some videos. Oh, let me say this. Um, for every you guys watch, I'm actually building a course. It's gonna be called, I believe, the Simple Jack System. So it's pretty much the 11 years that I have in my brain and experience condensed into a course. And it's going to be, because I'm transparent, I'm honest, it's going to be a short course, but it's going to be like a doing course, a Nike course, which is what I call it. Just do it. Like, you're just going to get on the shit and start doing the shit. The shit that's going to get you the result you want, the result that you want, whether it is to lose weight or I just said fat, nobody really want to lose weight, or gain muscle. And you just gotta wake up and you're gonna do this, and everything that you have to do. You're just doing shit. You know, you guys watch video, but watching and doing, you gotta do. So it's gonna be from A to Z, and you're gonna follow me. I'm gonna be doing it with you in the course, and then all you have to do is keep following it. And I will be having like weekly live call like this with a group. So yeah, just be on the lookout when that shit is ready. Just Let me see the last question. My boss said, "Dirty bulking." I said, I will agree because you trained for 11 years. Yeah. 184 cm. I don't know what the fuck is that because I live in the state. We don't do cm. We do heights and 74 kg for 1 year, same way eating clean. 75, that's 150. You like 160, right? And you got what you see. That's the problem with eating clean. It's really hard to eat a lot of food when you eat like. And this is what I would do. You keep it when I. That's why I said you got to change the minute, right? Don't say that, but like the brother. Ideally, Grit was right. You're right. He said, eh, like maybe once a week take some dessert or something. Like this is how I did it. I was eating clean, right? Too, because I always been eating good, and I would just add bullshit, like literally, like. Let me give you an example, man. I would use my eggs in the morning with oats and then chicken and rice. I would probably do two chicken and rice because it's a lot of calories. I think the shit died. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And after that, let me see if you can hear me now. Hopefully you can. After that, I would just do like a motherfucking muffin. Like a muffin alone, that shit has like 500 calories. So if you was eating like an example, 2,500 calories from your clean eating, an extra 500, that shit gonna get you going really well, my brother. So you just do that. Just add bullshit, like have your food and add some bullshit in, or just add more food to whatever you're eating. But I would say adding the bullshit is good because you give you this sense of like relief from eating the same type of food every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of muffins, bro. I love muffins. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's what I would do if I did. But I'm gonna give you and you know what I'm saying? You get better, but you know? Bro says shit or sugar. I don't know what you talk about. Great stuff. Sometimes is alternate to eat like dessert or maybe chocolate, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you eat something, that bumps up the calorie without you having. Because when you gotta eat a lot of food, man, that shit becomes a job, bro. And it's like that's why I don't eat that much no more. Like, I'm tired, bro. I want to eat. I love food, but it's like sometimes just I don't want to do this thing. So I'll grab a shake or whatever, protein bar, and just that's it. Okay, bro, you want to get big, but you don't want to lose the abs. Like you don't want to get big, bro. It's a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? And ideally, based on what you're saying, it sounds like you don't count your calories. So it's like you're gonna have problems because you can grow and still stay lean, which is I told you I made a video that it said how to bulk without getting fat. You can watch it in the channel, look it up. You gotta count the shit and you gotta slowly increase the food so that way you don't get fat. But you're gonna get fat if you really want to get big. Yeah, you wanna say what's up to this mom? Show them your muscle mass, man. Show them your muscle. Yeah, man. You wanna show them your muscle? Yeah. Come here, man. Oh. Sit right here, right here. How do you think you gotta say muscle mass? You gotta say muscle mass. Muscle mass. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's why I got the kids, man. You know what I mean? Hey, there you go, brother. Yeah, I'm out of here. They're gonna be wild now. See you guys and stuff.